very many women have experienced this. We're not even taught how to experience this. Cervical orgasm. That is the deepest, most pure orgasm that a woman can get. And that literally will enlighten a woman. Your oxytocin levels as a female, it needs to be extremely high to really have her even be able to get a vaginal orgasm. This is why foreplay is very important for a woman. And a lot of women just only have clitoral orgasms. A clitoral orgasm is like the appetizer to an entree, you know? It's not even like scratching the surface of what that real meal can be. This stuff is powerful. You can actually have enlightened moments because of pressure on the pineal gland during sex.
Because the fluid is pumping up and down the spine.
Yes.
You can pump the fluid from the base, from the sacral chakra. What are you using during sex? Your sacral chakra. And during that explosion of that orgasm, it will pump that fluid up the spinal column, back into the brain, and go up into the area that puts pressure on the pineal gland. And once you apply pressure to the pineal gland, it releases energy.
Because it's full of crystal. It expands your electromagnetic frequency from your pineal gland. So that's how you become enlightened and get these moments of consciousness and oneness and jointness of the entire world, is when your brain gets full of DMT from the release of the pressure in the pineal gland.
Right.
And you can actually get to those levels of enlightenment and extraction of DMT by breath work.
Tantra honors one energy, which is your prana, the pranic energy, the life force. So if you do nothing at all with your prana, guess what? You're basically a puppet of your own energy, of your moods, your emotions, your fluctuations. When Tantra uses sexual energy, it's using sexual energy to raise that frequency, to raise that channel of lust to the channel of love.
Sex magic. I didn't even know what sex magic, I'd never heard those words a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. It's basically using your pleasure as a manifesting tool. It's like, I would call it manifesting on steroids. So with sex magic, you're basically getting super clear on a vision. Like, what's one thing I would love to manifest? And you really get into a five senses reality of it. And then you start to create pleasure in your own body, and you move that from the root up to your crown, and you move it through every energy center, through every chakra. And at the moment of peak pleasure, you send that energy to the vision. You're flooding yourself with bliss chemistry, and quite literally your electromagnetic field gets bigger. So your magnet gets stronger. So these desires that you're dancing inside of, they start to be magnetized to you. So there's some real beautiful like science behind sex magic.